The church bell started ringing the moment I sat down, hit record, shuffle my cards. So I don't know if that's saying anything to anyone, but the church bells are ringing. Ten of Swords. It's the end. It's the end of something. That's funny because usually when the church bells ring in my town, outside of like the standard times in the morning, afternoon, and at the end of the afternoon, the bells ring. But at some moments during the week, there are bells ringing when someone dies, when there's a funeral happening. This is your own funeral. This is your personal funeral. And that sounds like really bad. You're not gonna die. Let me tell you just that. You're not gonna die. Okay, we can never be certain. People die every day, but this is not about physical death. This is about leaving behind your victim mindset, your victimhood. It's leaving behind the that other people have power over you, that other people have the power to hurt you, to determine the way you feel, the way, this can be like a partner that's been sort of, kind of abusive, or a relationship. The other person had too much power over you, and they hurt you, and you feel like you have been just beaten up, like you're tired of it all and you're ready to let it go. You're ready to leave this part behind. Yeah, and then we have strength. This is really about finding your inner strength, like not giving your power away anymore to anyone. So if it's not about leaving a relationship, it's about stepping into your own power and really setting those boundaries. Like it's there's like this really powerful, like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do this to me anymore. This is it. If you do it again, you're out. This is it. You're not gonna fuck with me. You're not gonna hurt me. It's done. And if you cannot accept it, you can go. It's really that feeling like, fuck you. You're not gonna hurt me anymore. Then we have the Queen of Wands. This is a very similar energy. It's like really confident. You are really stepping into your power, really stepping into that confidence. Like you don't need anyone to make you happy. And of course, it's awesome if someone else can come in and add to your happiness, and you can support each other in that happiness. But there's a very independent energy to the Queen of Wands card. This is not like the typical relationship card or anything. It's really about the independence. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm gonna feel into this for a moment. Just shuffle a bit. The Queen of Cups in reverse next to the Queen of Wands. Yeah, to step into that power, to really feel this inner strength, like this confidence and this not independence, but kind of like the independence. You need to really connect to your intuition and really connect to your heart and just really go inward. I notice my voice is very low and calm. This is really dropping into your body. This is really about dropping into your body and feeling where your boundaries are, feeling where your strength lies, just feeling the fullness of who you are. And in feeling that, you are able to keep people out, you in a healthy way, like in a boundaries way. Like you can say like, no, you are not allowed to fuck with this part of me. You are not allowed to make me feel less powerful. You are not allowed to hurt me. You're not allowed to step over these boundaries. But you have to be really in tune with your inner experience, your intuition. Like you really, there's a big sense of needing to learn to trust your gut. Like you know when you're with people, especially when you are with new people, immediately you feel the dynamic that's happening. You feel which parts of you they trigger, and you trigger each other sometimes. I'm gonna give like a personal example. I was talking to a guy like last week, and pretty much from the beginning I noticed there's like a bit of a triggering sensation. And not to say that the other person is bad or that I am bad in that dynamic, but there is, you know when people are good for you. You know, you feel it when your soul rejects people, or when they match you, when you are in alignment with people. I believe that triggering people are there to teach you something about you, but they are not there to actually engage in relationship with. um, yeah, just let that settle for a moment. Then we have the Hierophant. Um, yes, just look at it. This card always has like the Temperance vibes for me, um, but it's not that card. But it is about creating some sort of inner balance, which allows you to teach people about you. Um, does that make sense? Of course, that makes sense. I'm gonna, again, there's such a sensation of needing to step back and feel it out. Like with the last couple of cards, it's really like, okay, step back, feel it out. Take a moment to sit, and do this in relationship with other people as well. When you notice something is going on, invite them to chill out with you. Like, take a moment to sit down and to shut up and to feel what the fuck is happening in that moment. Just breathe. So you can like teach each other about each other. It's funny. I was just listening to this podcast. It was Oprah Winfrey who was talking to. Oh no, I'm gonna butcher his name. Paulo Coelho, whatever. He wrote The Alchemist, and he said something about you can't teach, you can learn. And I'm butchering those words as well. But it's about no one can teach you something they're not ready for. You're not ready for. You can only learn through your own experiences and through opening up and through exploring things because you're open to it. And when you sit down with people, when you are like really able to take a breath and to really come back to yourself and come back to your feelings, your inner world, and kind of separate yourself from each other in order for you to be able to communicate openly again, to be able to learn about the other, what is triggering them, or what is happening, why are they crossing boundaries, for instance, or why are they not setting boundaries, all of that stuff. It's like, sit down, feel it out, feel out energies, let them be there in the room with you. It's like, yeah, let them just linger a bit, like feel it out, and try to separate your personal stuff from the other person in that moment. And then you can sort of see how you interact with them, like you both your energy. This might sound so very fucking fake, but I feel like this sensation I'm getting is like this entire room is filled with two energies, and they are swirling together. Like, it's, oh, that's funny because here there's like this tornado in the back. It's like that sensation, like they're going like together. And in that moment, you don't see where your energy ends and begins and their energy ends and begins. But when you take the moment to really like calm down, so the energies can sort of separate again, like they can start to float a bit. Yeah, and to breathe, to let it settle, to calm down, to even out, to I hope you get the sensation, because I have like chills all over my body. It's really like being in the energies and not trying to change them. Like really let them float around you, between you two, and then you can see, both you can look at it like, okay, yeah, that's yours and that's mine, and oh, they interact like this together, and that way you see, you can just like see how everything fits together. I love that. That sensation is amazing. Yeah. I feel like I should leave it at that, but I'm curious to see what's more. Yeah, the King of Cups. Okay, so we had like the inner energies, like really filling it out for yourself, but like with the King of Cups, after you've sat down with each other and really feel it out, you can like be like, okay, yeah, this is my energy, and I can take responsibility for my energy. I can take responsibility for my feelings and my emotions and all of that. I can take responsibility for this, and you can do the same, and then we can both come together and really, really connect, like in a such a heartfelt way. Like the communication will be so open, the heart will be open, your heart will be open, their heart will be open, but you have to take that step back and really let it settle. Really let it settle. Shut the fuck up. Like that, oh, that sounded really like harsh, but just shut the fuck up. We try to talk over our emotions, and when we speak, when we're in arguments, we're really only up in our heads, right? It's really like, I need to be right. I need to see, and I need to make them see my point. And it's such a frantic energy, and it's such a harsh energy. And it's like, it's those swords that they will make you feel like you are just stabbing each other over and over and over and over again. And when you shut up, you are able to drop into your body. When you breathe while you shut up, you are able to really sink back into your body and to really feel it out. I'm gonna draw one more card. This is just two. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Moon. Okay, the Page of Pentacles in reverse is usually about some sort of fear to move forward, some sort of fear to move backwards. A fear of moving forward, backward. Okay. With the Moon, because the Moon is about fears a lot of the time, it's about the subconscious, the unconscious, subconscious. I always feel like with the Panther, it's like really the ability to face yourself, right? And with the Page of Pentacles and the Moon, I really feel there's this sense of a fear of moving backwards, just like, that moment when you are just in the heat of the moment and you want to be right, and you're just going at it, and you're scared that when you pull back that the other one will hurt you badly. And there's this fear of exploring that. Okay, yes, I was having a bit of trouble like making it connect. It's about connection. The fear of taking that step back, the fear of actually facing those parts, actually facing the fears in that moment. You can only do that with people who feel safe to you. And sometimes you need to take that leap of faith, right? Sometimes you don't know yet if people are safe enough to actually take those steps, to actually create an environment where you can openly be with each other with an open heart. So you need to feel it out. Again, you have to check in with your intuition. Like, is this person safe? That's earlier I mentioned like how some people from the moment you meet, they trigger you in a way. Those people are not safe, and those are not the people for you to explore this type of energies with. Those people are simply there to hold up the mirror and to tell you you need to work on this. And you can just put them aside or not engage in meaningful relationships with those people. I know it's not that easy, but let's just cut it off there for now. The people who do feel safe are, or no, the people with the potential to create that safe environment, they will not feel triggering in that way that I just mentioned. Okay, this is a lesson for me as well. The people who are potentially safe for you will be open to calming down. They will be open to create that environment with you. That doesn't mean that you actually feel safe and that you are able to work it out together. But if they are willing to create that kind of thing with you, they are um, safe-ish. Like if you haven't done that with them before, it's the perfect opportunity to try it out and to see if they are the person for you to feel safe with, so you can create that environment in the future with them. And in that way you can strengthen your relationships as well, right? That's the foundation you need in order for you to build relationships with people. So yeah, that's it, I think. I'm just feeling like this sort of excitement, and this is also my personal thing. My readings always have, even if I read for other people, it has some sort of meaning for me as well, because this is very much something I'm going through myself at the moment. So indirectly I am sharing my own personal experiences through these cards, through the energies that come through. um, but there's this excitement, like, okay, I'm actually going to face this part of myself. Now again, the facing yourself, facing your fears with safe people. You need to make sure people are safe for you, that they are that they have the ability to hold space for you, and that you have the ability to hold space for other people as well. Don't try to force this on other people if you don't feel like you can actually do it yourself. And there will be trial and error. This is not something you learn in one go. This is something that comes with like those hiccups. Like it feels like you're struggling in the moment, but there's an excitement with this kind of struggle, because you know you are both focused on the same outcome. It's a really beautiful energy. It's like it's okay. Going back to the beginning of the reading, this is about letting a part of you die that isn't healthy for you anymore. This is letting this part of you die, this part that keeps building that wall, that keeps um, rejecting people, and in that way, sort of rejecting yourself. Um, the part that is keeping you from building this type of healthy, safe relationship with other people, that part of you is dying. And now I see like there's a little feather falling down. It's really about this sort of release. Yeah. Okay, 2 cards. Oh, this is fun. Okay, Justice in reverse. And we have the 8 of Swords. Both of these cards have blindfolds. Justice in reverse. It's there is an aspect that's not clear here, and that's why you need to face it. And the only way to become aware of your limitations, because I'm talking about like the mental limitations, like the limiting beliefs. The only way to uncover what those are in relationship with other people sometimes. Yeah, the Justice in reverse, to me, the card is like sort of this karma. Um, it has karma vibes, like, okay, you do this and this is the result of the action you just did. I don't know how you use that in a sentence. Like every action has a reaction, and you have to become aware of what is happening within you that makes makes you project. No, those are not the words. It's funny because these cards are really like, there's uncertainty, there is a lack of clarity, and it comes through in the way that I speak and the way my mind has it all clear. Um, there's no clarity. There is no clarity. So there's something that is blocking your clarity. There is a limiting belief that is keeping you from even seeing the possibility of doing it differently. Okay, we need to get into that as well. Okay, how can you see something that you're not able to see? How can you not see how can you see something that you are not yet able to see? It is purely, again, sit with the energies, and this is like not even necessarily with another person, but you can do this with another person if you feel like you have to do this with another person. But this is about, if you want to gain clarity, you simply have to sit and make space for it. And I cannot tell you the steps that come after that, because in that process you will be shown the things that will bring you clarity. All I can say is make space. I don't know if it's like weekly or daily, whatever feels good to you, to set the intention that you want clarity about a certain topic or whatever, about your limiting beliefs, about whatever it is that's blocking you from the thing that you want or crave or that you're struggling with. Set the intention to gain clarity. Set the intention to find out what's going on. And you will find out. Your subconscious will provide you with the answers. You just have to open up, write about it, meditate about it, on it, and just let the answer come to you. Don't chase it, let it come to you, because it will come. Your subconscious always brings you what you need if you ask for it. Again, this is also the subconscious card, right? If you want to, you are able to get the answers. If you are open to it, if you are willing to look at it, you will get the answers. It will be shown to you. But you have to be willing, you have to be open, and you have to make the space for it. Okay, this was very, very powerful. Powerful. Yes. I'm gonna leave it at this. I hope this was helpful in some way. I know everyone says that, but for real, you don't know the power that I felt during this reading. It was so calm. There's this calm, powerful feeling if you are able to just give space to everything, if you just hold that space for yourself and for the other people and for your relationships. But you have to shut up. You have to shut up and let it be. Let it come to the surface. Let it be, let it be, let it be. There's really like the sensation of holding everything. It's just hold it. Just hold it. Don't try to change it. Don't try to manipulate it. Don't try to do anything about it. Just hold it all, and just let it be. Let it be. Okay, that's enough of let it be. Maybe listen to that song, Let It Be. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave it at this. Okay, bye.